Okay, think we are live. All right. Yes, we are live. Let's go. Yeah, that's my pseudo intro for the time being. I don't even think this is live though still. In StreamYard it says I am. I'm checked off. You are live on YouTube. See, view on YouTube. We're live. Oh, okay, we're good. YouTube. Nice. View on YouTube. All right, we're good. Thank you, sir. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna replay my intro, my pseudo intro. So I didn't get that set. It didn't convert from my event that I made, but I'm still learning this shit. Okay, I'm gonna replay my intro. Yo, and I will pin the live StreamYard. Give me a sec. Music and everything? Yeah, all right. We good. Let's go. All right, that's it. That's it. You know, we're going to get this shit smoother as it goes. But hey, what's up, everybody? It is Thursday night. It is April 4th, 2024. What is going on out there on the internet? I need someone to tell me, or else I'm going to pull up my Twitter feed and start looking at the nutty things that are going on. Or I could pull up Flo's verse that he just did. I could also do that. Might need some people to call in and kind of provide some wind in the sails for where this ship is going to go. I posted the StreamYard link in the chat, and I have not pinned it. Let's see, I don't want to show it. I just want to put it in the chat. It's kind of annoying that the YouTube interface is not showing what I see in StreamYard, but is what it is. So why didn't LFA stream tonight? I thought that was a thing, wasn't it? I always tuned in on Thursday nights. What's the deal? You know, what's going on? I think I saw Tomato streaming. Is that happening? You hear that music a little bit? Oh, no. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why the music doesn't come in a little bit. I want to have some background music. Okay, here we are. Here we are. How'd you like that intro video? I put together that little intro video. Had a little, you know, by the lakeside, smoking tobacco, fine tobaccos, had, some golf art analytics I've done in the past. Um, just came back from a good round playing with Flo. Flo, I wanna bring up your freaking proj. See, I closed live. Well, I'll save it for a little bit later. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. But we got some good things going here. Hmm. Let's see here. I gotta make sure I actually look in the StreamYard studio. Everything looks good. Interesting. Got so many good modular videos. Okay. Let's see here. What's going on? I am going to pull up. Just to warm things up a little bit. The issue is me not getting audio through here. Okay, let's see here. Bear with me, trying to get some this drives me nuts. Nothing comes through. Browser audio, VP cable. I think I might. There we go. You can hear that, right? Right, right. Yeah. Thought I had this all worked out earlier, but apparently not. Um, so that means, let's see here. Is that jazz music coming from the television? Oh, tough. But, um, Nice, nice. Oh, well, there were 2 things that I did wanna check out. Here, I can actually talk about a couple things. There was, well, we can just try and find it together. There was an art piece that I wanted to talk about. There's actually 2 art pieces. The squeegee contained, like, blood, robotic. Yeah, this thing. Trying to figure out who need to do a little research on this one because this is one of the art pieces that has really left an impact on me. Um, there's so many things to take away from it. There's the regeneration, which is really cool. The same thing never happens twice. Here, we'll watch it and I can talk a little bit more about it. Yeah, there's so many cool things about this. I mean, the all the choices, like the what is that, like a granite kind of flooring, a high gloss floor. The room is designed in the way the machine operates. I assume it's on a loop. I mean, maybe it's not, um, but it will never be the same thing twice. I don't know what it's doing there, but it's cleaning, but it's also the cleaning is just short-lived because it's eventually gonna bleed out, and it's messy, it's sloppy. I thought that was such a cool thing. Um, let's see, San Juan and Peng Yu. Yeah, of course, they're Asian, if they're Japanese. Sun Juan and Peng Yu. What are, oh, wow. Oh, yeah, okay, there's another cool, piece. I didn't know that they did this, but the, old folks I gotta figure out what piece this was. What's another, old person's home? Yeah, old person's home. Let's go. So cool. I mean, these are great ideas. They're using, a few different things here. You got prosthetics, you got kinda cinematic effects, but also got the regenerative, ideas of the same thing can never happen twice. I thought they operated like bumper cars. They were just kinda yeah, they moved slowly around. I don't think I guess the audience or the can't interact walking through them. I didn't know that was the case. Yeah, they kinda move around slowly and bump around each other. It's pretty interesting type of artwork because it's not for sale, really. I mean, unless you're gonna dedicate a room in your house, it's more of a I mean, can you sell this type of thing? Maybe you could sell one of them. It kinda bumps around like a Roomba in your house. But again, kinda redefining, um, fine art and what art is, especially in these spaces when it becomes interactive. "Hey, what up, Davy Jones? Sup? Shout out." What's that guy holding? Was he like a war veteran, maybe? Oh my gosh. Yeah, most a lot of war veterans. Anyways, I thought that was really cool. Um, it's interesting. I didn't realize these two. The thing that sweeps up the blood, that squeegees up the kind of blood-like substance, is the same group. Sun Wan and Peng Yu. Maybe they are. God, let's check out a picture of them. I'm kind of curious what they look like. Maybe it's a couple. Uh, yeah, it kind of has male and female. Here they are. Interesting. Here they are. Controversy in the conceptual Chinese. Okay. Wow, using those human cadavers. I wonder if the old person's home were actual human cadavers that they it's possible. The artist China can't keep contained. Yeah, I was gonna say, how does this operate in China? Yeah, this one, Can't Help Myself. Amazing piece. I mean, how much money how do you I mean, a lot of these art projects are more in the raising of funds. How do you 'cause how much did that thing cost? I mean, how much it's gotta be at least $250,000 to make that thing. I'd be curious to kinda see more of their older artworks, kinda how they arrived and how they can, uh, garnish a fan base to, um, even, people willing to put their money on the line for this. Because again, this is not a piece you can put in your house. It's like a statement piece, conceptual, takes up a lot of space. You can't operate it 24/7. Oh, here's another one, see, dogs that cannot touch each other. Let's check this one out, this looks pretty dope. I mean, I'm pretty sure anything they do is gonna be dope. Let's see what we got here. Dogs that cannot touch themselves or touch each other, excuse me. Come on, what happened here? Okay. Oh, they put, like, pit bulls just at each other? What? Dude, this is nuts. It's funny because at first, they're probably pretty aggressive, but they're gonna die off once they realize, "I got a Rottweiler," all the aggressive dogs. Oh, man. Where was this shown? How is PETA not involved in this? This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Interesting. I mean, no animals are getting hurt or anything, but yeah, after a while, they realized, just get tired. Wow, he still looked kinda pissed. Yeah, definitely a Chinese art. Oh, yeah, they're just tired as fuck now, barking at each other. Very interesting. Says a lot. I mean, for an opening night, I wonder if they refresh the dogs. Have new, fresh, healthy Rottweilers and pit bulls just ready to chomp at the bit. 'Cause it'd be sick if they're all fresh and aggressive and, like, like they do in, like, Lock, Stock when they, like, poke them in the cage, get 'em all pissed off. That'd be sick. Anyways, that's super cool. Yep, seen that. Whoa, body link? This is when it gets into the controversial stuff. That's why China could not contain them. Oh, the raging tomato is live. Messages getting lost in the clickbait drama. Yeah, maybe we'll call in on my stream later. No one's gonna call in here. Oh, I wonder if I can do that. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Love that. Just love that. Oh, mine's out. Mine's outie already. It's outie already. Okay, I was gonna say it got really quiet over there. Human oil, let's see, bodybuilding is another morally, yeah, morally and ethically questionable. They both injected 100 cubic centimeters of their own blood into the corpse of a conjoined twin. Wait, that was the artwork, them putting the blood into them. Oh, what? Let me repeat that. In the work, Sun and Peng both injected 100 cubic centimeters of their own blood into the corpse of a conjoined twin. I wonder what the effect of that was. Did it give them some sort of life? Did they move? Curtain, a solo work by Peng, feature live marine and reptilian animals. These two pieces by each duo member show that Sun and Peng wanted to push moral boundaries from the very start of their careers. Okay, well, what were they pushing? Wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is like horror art, shock art, but Can't Help Myself is amazing, amazing work. You can't deny that. This thing was. I think that's one of the pieces for uh, encapsulates the decade, maybe the 2000s. Very cool. Um, see what Tomato's doing. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I can't hear it. Okay. Oh, no one's gonna call in here. I might as well join in over there. Maybe I can snipe some people. Has she posted a thingy? Nah, spooky tomatoes. Hmm. Yeah, this is right. I know there aren't many people watching. I'm trying desperately to figure out how to get my microphone and VB cable through StreamYard at the same time. It's not really a possibility, right? It's coming from two different places. But, uh, hmm. Speaker. Hmm. Hmm. Isn't it like total shit up in the north? It's just total trash weather up there. Total trash. This is just crazy that this doesn't come. Oh well, beta, beta. Okay, let's see here. Well, we'll see what goes on over there. If anything's gonna happen or not, but, um, let's see. If you just tuned in, you missed my awesome talk about some, Chinese artists. They make making some very interesting art. Um, but it is, Thursday night, and I thought since LFA is not streaming, that maybe I could try and host another thing again. I've got the, StreamYard up, and I have the little chat thing up, the link to call in. So if you're watching, it'd be awesome to have some people participate, and we can chat about stuff or whatnot. In the meantime, I'm gonna figure out this issue that I is dealing with concerning tech stuff. Oh, can we give a shout out to NTF Nick? This guy. We all know. Do we all know this guy? Anybody on Twitter in the crypto space? No, NFT Nick. Kind of reminds me of Drew Pack a little bit. So good. So good. Love this guy. Love that guy. Um, yeah, it doesn't make sense if I can hear it from there. Okay, maybe it's just not above the threshold. Oh, maybe that's the issue. The gate is pretty hot on my focal, and it's coming through the same thing. Um, okay, word. Check, check, check. Okay, word. Check, check, check. Man, I give up on getting the audio through here tonight, but, yeah, NFT Nick, this guy is just full on flexing and going for it, shutting the haters down left and right, but he's like, what's that one girl's name? What happened to her? She had a big, push kinda recently, Tavon, what's that girl's name? The little Filipino, not Filipino, South Polynesian lady, little girl, Tavon? No, Tavon, the super clout chaser. Oh my gosh. Clout clout chaser little girl. Uh, nope, Asian. Clout oh my gosh. Somebody's gotta know her name. Anyway, it's funny because these people are just double downing on all their lies, and I think once people realize that it's just entertainment, it becomes pretty entertaining. It's fun to see these people and what they wanna do with media, I suppose. Um, tomato dude. No StreamYard link yet. We'll call in when the StreamYard opens, and maybe we can get some more interaction here. What are some other things to discuss? I already talked about my 2 favorite Chinese artists. Drew Pack, where you at? You said you were going to call in, dog. That's right. I'm putting it back on my community to help me out right now. Okay, everything's rolling fine. See, I bet I could come up with find some things after scrolling through my Twitter feed. Or we could check out eFlow's song if that even comes through. Let's see. Let's see if it comes through. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. Model 12.
Pulling strings, that's what it is. Bitch, you look so good, I can handle it. Had a battle with my own ego. So, time can't go any faster. If I kept going down the same path, would have been a fucking disaster. Sick of my assets. Can't make it to the top of no practice. I'm a savage, another plastic. Got a plan.
Oh, it is coming through. All right. Yo. Oh, Am Clausen just got home. Give me 10. Feeling out the energy. Yeah. No, you don't. Yo, AC, don't feel obligated, but we enjoyed your conversation last time. We were going over Flo just put down some of these vocals, and I'm gonna go through them a little bit, and edit them here. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy because I was making dinner and I showed him how to record himself. It was crazy hearing. I didn't hear anything but his acapella. Him yelling into the mic, not knowing any of the timing or any of the context of what he was talking about. This happened just like half an hour ago. This happened right before the stream. But here's the last take, and well, yeah. I'll mix it live a little bit, but
look at that. Yeah. I'm a genius. Not really. Yeah. Yeah, pulling strings, that's meant for this. Bitch, you look so good, I can handle it. Had a battle with my own ego, now I'm over here. Flow so hard, I had to commit. So, time can't go any faster. If I kept going down the same path, would have been a fucking disaster. Sick of my assets. Can't make it to the top of no practice. I'm a savage, another plastic. Got a plan, got a master. Get out of my way, all trash. Yeah, simple thoughts, passion, comedy show, laughter. Dinner on my plate, I'm happier than I ever been. Good intentions, work harder, play harder. I'm a menace. I know I can. Just stick to the plan, be the man. Got the confidence, so the piano keys grand. Had a thought, my life's like super quality. All my friends, yeah.
See if I can. I'll punch that.
Work harder. I'm a menace. I know I can. Just work harder. I'm a mess. I know good intentions. Work harder, play harder. I'm a mess. And good intentions. Work harder, play harder. I'm a menace. I know I can, just stick to the plan, be the man. Got the confidence, so the piano keys grand. Had a thought, my life's like super quality. All my friends, yeah, I'll see you again. Grinding in the finish.
Damn, that's crazy. I wonder if I could like add in a little. I live just on the stream. No, it's well. I mean, let's see here. 12. No, because I have to go multi-in. Anyways, hold on, I'll listen to that again. It's Pretty fire if I mess with
Now
it.
we got it. See that?
Hey, Stacey Solomon. I'm so what do I say? Upset with StreamYard, and yeah, I thought I had everything set up. I set it up through StreamYard and then hit live, and I noticed on my end it still said waiting, but on other person's phone it showed live. But is it the same link? It didn't just flow over. Is there still a waiting thing on my page? That's so dumb because I actually did like an intro video, but I guess that's the way it goes. Yeah, check out this. Yeah, here's flow again on the verse we just recorded.
Yeah, pull it.
Ago.
Now we got it. See that? Look at that. I'm a genius. Not really. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Yeah. Pulling strings, that's meant for this. Bitch, you look so good, I can handle it. I had a battle with my own ego, now I'm over it. Flow so hard, I had to commit. So, time can't go any faster. If I kept going down the same path, would have been a fucking disaster. Just look at my assets. Can't make it to the top of no practice. I'm a savage, another plastic. Got a plan, got a master. Get out of my way, all trash. Yeah, simple thoughts, passion, comedy show, laughter. Dinner on my plate, I'm happier than I ever been. Good intentions, work harder, play harder. I'm a menace. I know I can, just stick to the plan. Be the man. Got the confidence, so the piano keys grand. Had a thought, my life's like super quality. All my friends, yeah, I'll see you again. Grinding in the finish. Grinding in the finish.
Damn. Wow, I'm gonna have to let that one soak in. I'm just listening to the like kind of the sound of it, syncopation of it. I haven't really listened to the lyrics even yet. It sounds dope. Oh, dear Lord. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Yo, Flo, are you hearing this? I don't think he hears. I think he's out. Out like a light, like a light, like a light, like a light, like a light. Oh, I hear that one more time. On the top.
Now we got it. See that? Look at that. I'm a genius. Not really. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Pulling strings, that's meant for this. Bitch, you look so good, I can handle it. I had a battle with my own ego, now I'm over it. Flow so hard, I had to commit. So, time can't go any faster. If I kept going down the same path, would have been a fucking disaster. Just look at my assets. Can't make it to the top of no practice. I'm a savage, another classic. Got a plan, got a master. Get out of my way, all trash. Yeah, simple thoughts, passion, comedy show, laughter. Dinner on my plate, I'm happier than I ever been. Good intentions, work harder, play harder. I'm a menace. I know I can, just stick to the plan. Be the man. Got the confidence, so the piano keys grand. Had a thought, my life's like super quality. All my friends, yeah, I'll see you again. Grinding in the finish. My life's like super quality. All my friends, yeah, I'll see you again. Friends, yeah, I'll see you again.
Go. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, it's hot off the press. Hot off the press, Flow. Man, that was awesome. It's funny, as I was saying earlier, I was making dinner and like I could hear him recording it, and I didn't, but you don't hear the what gets filled in the negative space. So that's really impressive. That was awesome. Yeah. Damn, that's tight. I'll play it a little bit later, but okay. So what's next? Yeah, if you just tuned in, we're out here. This is What's Going On 2.0. I'm hopefully maybe some people want to call in and have some things to talk about. We went over my favorite Chinese artists earlier, and then we just pulled up Flo's new verse he recorded. So we are here. We're doing it. I see that Raging Tomato streaming. I might call in there in a little bit if she opens up the line tonight. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch my intro video again. I'm going to do a little interlude. I need to freshen up my cup. Okay. Enjoy my intro if you missed it. It's still not done, but hey, it's something. Oh my gosh, come on. Dude, frick this computer. All right. I'm back. Let's see here. Davy Jones, what up? What kind of cigar? That was Rocky Patel. Pretty sure it was that 1990. Is that the red label? You might know these better than me now. I think it's the red band one. Yeah, good day. That was a good day. That's when C and Flo were visiting, and we were doing it up. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back to full screen mode here. Yes, we are live. It's Thursday. Well, Dave, you asked what kind of cigar. What you smoking on, bro? You got any good picks here for us in the audience about what we should be maybe pointing our sniffers towards? About any good ones? I know those last time we talked, anything with that Cameroon wrapper, the Rocky Patel blue label one. They don't call it the blue label, but here, I can fucking pull it up. It's not like I got no web browser over here. Let's see here. Rocky Patel Cameroon. There it is. 2003. Booyah. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Almost get you salivating a little bit. The Cameroon. But the one I had was I think, okay, Patel 1990. Yeah, the 1990. Yeah. Yep. That red. By red, I mean burgundy. But yeah, it's one of those. Those are one of my favorites. I go between the 92s and the 90s. Kind of my go-to. Go-to stuffs. Let's see here. Checking in on Tomato. Creeping. Simp Troopers. Hasn't opened up. I don't know if she's just gonna be blabbing all night or she's gonna open up the panel, but are there any other streams I could call in? Let's see here. I thought Oh, Rob Rack. Okay. Is he live? No, he's not live anymore. Gay. Yeah, let's see here. Let's go to subscriptions and see who's still in the game here. Oh, let's see. Callie Plains is live, yeah, but that's not interactive. Thorpe TV. Oh, what's she going on about? Nice. Oh, that was epic. That was good. When Fuentes threw the shake or the in and out chocolate shake or whatever. That was awesome. Not a good look for him, but you know. Oh, hey, what's up? Yo, what up, AC?
Yo. I come help your flailing ass out, homie.
What's up, dog?
Just got home. Had to do a happy hour tonight, so I'm a little short.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
That could be on my end.
But you know what I mean? Like,
sorry. Yo, you there?
Let me get in the StreamYard app.
Oh, I got you. No, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, what up?
Not much, homie.
Nice, you going incognito.
I'll light it up. I'm out back. I'm unwinding, decompressing. I just got home for a long day.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Gotta go to a happy hour after work.
Oh, you do some networking?
Yeah. I actually did some good networking tonight, though.
Word.
Met my field reps for Pure Storage.
Oh.
And I won 2 raffles.
What'd you win?
I won a sick hoodie, which I'm already wearing right now.
Yeah, you scrunched up.
Can't wait to show you in the light. And I also won about a $56 bottle of bourbon.
Oh, yeah, you sent me a photo of it.
Yeah, I won that shit.
I can pull it up, dog. Let me pull it up. I'm feeding back.
Yeah, Pure Storage. Shout out. Thank you.
Yo, I'm feeding back, though, on your shit.
Oh, let me get in the app, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta get your headset on.
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh, is this what you got tonight?
Yeah, I won that.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Prohibition style? What does that mean?
It's made in the same way that they made their bourbon during Prohibition.
What does that mean?
I really don't know. It's just marketing.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. Well, it's probably been in some old ass barrel for a long time, or maybe flavored to taste like it was in an old ass barrel.
Can you hear me good now, though?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm feeding back a little still.
All right, give me a second here.
You need to get your headset on, I think, because obviously the mic is gonna.
Well, let me finish my cig and then I'll optimize.
All right, yeah, call back in, or I'm probably gonna.
You're gonna jump to some other host stream?
I'm not sure right now. I'm seeing if Tomato is gonna open things up, maybe, because you're the only caller tonight. I'm hoping Latin A calls in. I posted it in the Discord and posted on a few different places. So
did you post it on your story?
Oh, Instagram? No.
Start doing that.
Yeah, but you can't put links in your. Yeah, that's true, because I do have that's like my better following. Oh, we gotta talk about my talk about how unaggressive, how unshark mode my drive here is. We got some footage from playing golf today, but that's maybe a different topic.
How'd you play?
Mark has the scorecard. I don't know. I think I shot low 90s. I played no OBs though until hole like 13. I played the same ball on the preserve.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was pretty stoked about that.
How do you
Yeah, I'm still hearing hella feedback.
Oh, how are we doing now?
That's good. I think you did the echo cancellation through the app.
It was going through my iPhone speaker instead of my earbuds.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. That's money. That's
Alright,
money. That's money.
for sure.
Okay, I'm on the Pure Storage site. What do these people do? Solutions.
Well, like man, I'm still learning IT. All this
Right.
shit goes over my head quick, but Pure
Sure.
Storage, it's flash storage rather than spinning disk.
Oh, like
Um,
SSD, like solid state memory?
yeah, yeah, they can fit like petabytes of data within like uh, I'm gonna butcher this, but
Yeah.
like they shrink your footprint in a data center for the storage component by like magnitude of 5, 6.
Wow.
And it's really fast too. But they're like the Ferrari of storage. It's an expensive solution.
What is different between like Amazon S3 and how can people compete with Amazon storage?
Web
Like,
services?
yeah, like AWS.
Well, like I sell to state and local government, and most state and local government, they're very weary of the cloud.
Right.
They want the, most state and local governments still on-prem.
So oh, okay. So the security thing.
Just how they store their data, how they host their servers, how they, there's a lot of sensitive data within a state and local government. Think about all like the sewer maps and
Right. That makes sense.
police data. They're uh, they're wary to go to the cloud.
Hmm. God,
But yeah, it
look
was
at
a good event.
yeah, like I'm looking at all their products. I'm like, what the fuck does this mean?
Welcome
Unified
to my world, bro.
file storage, enterprise performance reliability. It's just like all these key tech words, unstructured data storage, which I'm not saying that their products are not obviously valuable, but
Yeah, no, I'm
it's
with you, man. It's like
what the
welcome to
heck?
my world.
I need a layman's terms breakdown here. Where's the
Same, man. That's what I'm
solution?
always asking for.
Okay, let's just say I'm working with Microsoft as my application. I'll hit Microsoft Solutions then. Only pick the storage you need. Okay, that's nice. S3 does that. It's just like how, like, what's what's driving the change between hosting?
What do you
It's
mean?
security. Well, it's like the idea of hosting something on a server is pretty basic, right? But once you start adding in security is a big thing, but
Yeah,
is the complexity just getting like molecularized and it's becoming more
bro.
like,
I'm still definitely learning.
I don't
And
understand it. I need like real world use
yeah,
cases here, like examples.
I hear you. But I got a nice hoodie from 'em. That's all I know.
Yeah, well, you got that prohibition era whiskey from them, so hell yeah.
Got the nice little CW logo on the side.
Oh shit, hold on, let me pull you up.
Your storage logos on the inside.
Oh my gosh, how do you do this? Blow up. There we go. Show me now. Oh, nice. Oh, it's a camo thing. Oh, CDW, so it's a
Camo.
collabo.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Inside, your storage logo. Pretty
That's
nice.
pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
Damn.
Dude, it's funny too. Like, it's funny how in the tech industry, like, so many people are functional alcoholics and love drugs. Like, they literally
Dox anybody, bro.
today, like, they have breakfast and lunch at the office, and
Hmm.
before you get your breakfast, you have to kind of meet with the partners that are sponsoring the breakfast.
Right.
One of them today was HPE Aruba, and they were handing out hip flasks.
Oh, interesting.
Just, I thought that was kind of funny.
Everyone just wants to have a good time.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, well, I mean, that stuff used to be out in the open in the 60s and 70s in offices. You used to be able to drink and smoke, in the open.
it's just a work hard, play hard culture. It's a lot different than Granger.
Right, right. That's funny because I mean, am I wrong that like during like the late 80s and 90s, like all the booze and tobacco consumption just went behind closed doors
Yeah,
or
maybe.
or outside? You have to, like, when did smoking outside become a thing? Because I think that's kind of gay. Like
It
I
was when we were in high school, I think.
but in corporate world,
I don't know. It was before we got there, I think. So
because during the 70s you could, I mean, especially like journalism and you could smoke inside in the office, but and drink too. Well, maybe that was more 50s, 60s. I think the drinking thing tailed off in the 70s, but
there's a
um
lot of drinking. Like there's a floor at the office, the seventh floor, where anytime you want to go down to the seventh floor, you just have a beer or pour
oh,
a
it's like a bar.
yeah.
Interesting. Are
And there's like
th-
no controls on it. You just go down there at your leisure and
right. But I mean, you're gonna know, people are gonna know.
oh yeah, and I mean at CEW you're gonna get paid, as hard as you work or what you bring in.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it's
Ugh,
all performance based. Yeah, back in the CSS element says back in the
tell me
glory
about
days,
it.
smoke on the airplane. Yeah, I
The number
it's,
one reason I hate flying these days is the
you gotta patch up if you have like a
no,
five
just
hour flight.
I don't patch up, but you just go in the bathroom, take two drags, and then throw it in the toilet and
What?
walk
You
out.
smoke in the bed? You've done that? That's a federal crime.
Well, that's why you only can take a drag or two.
Oh, you're saying if you were to do that?
Well, I do it every flight, but
What?
pro tip,
You don't even take? Why don't you get like a vape or something?
just doesn't do it. Doesn't hit the same way,
Wait, so hold on. You go into the bathroom and you light up a cigarette and take two drags.
Not on
Just
the actual plane. I'm talking about like in the bathroom at the airport.
oh, once you're in the gate
No, once you're before you're
or
like
not the
once you're
gate,
in the gate, you just
past security,
you
past
run
security.
outside. Yeah, on your departure
Wait, but they
side.
have smoking areas once you're past security.
No, not most airports. No,
Wow, airport's gone super gay.
100%.
I mean, I don't know about that. That's kind of, there should at least be an area. I remember we went to Amsterdam, they had like these little cubes where
Oh,
like
Europe, yeah, much different.
they pack in people and like everyone's just like sardines, shoulder to shoulder, just smoking cigarettes in this little tiny room, but it's got like a massive vacuum on the ceiling.
Yeah, love
Uh,
it.
yeah. Oh no, yeah. That's what I thought you saying you go in the back of the plane and smoke, and then I was like, bro, someone's gonna know.
I've definitely vaped back there, but
Well, I'm sure everyone does a little vape on the airplane because
no doubt.
get away with that with no problems. But oh my gosh, oh my
What you been talking about tonight so far on the stream?
god. Opened up, just kind of chit chatting, and then I talked about my two favorite Chinese artists, and we went over some of their work that they've done the last decade. Then we played some of Flo's verse that he just dropped like 45 minutes ago. I pulled up the
Did you
Ableton.
make that beat? I was listening to that. I like
No,
the.
that was like a I don't know where he got that from, but no, did not make that one.
I feel like
Can't.
flow needs a new topic rather than just, oh yeah, I was on a bad path and here I am and new start, blah blah
Hey,
blah.
well, I mean, he's over here on the sofa. I think
Hey,
he's
he's creating though. He's creating.
yeah, yeah. Well, it was funny when I was listening to it because I just heard the acapella and him just dropping it. I didn't hear the beat at all.
Sounds good for sure.
But I was like, that's really cool. It got good negative space, and
I like the fucking disaster part. Good negative space there. Good
yeah. How
spacing
it
out of
falls
the
off.
line.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. See if oh my gosh, dude, I want to flip my camera around so bad.
Is he
Flo's
clocked
sprawled
out?
out, knocked out, totally knocked out, sprawled, hands, legs everywhere. But that happened fast. That was great. What time? It's not that late. He's just wiped, I guess. We played 18, so that always adds to it. But
For sure.
here, what's I don't know what else is popping off. You got little thingies going on. What's
What was your take on the Adam 22 April Fools shit?
I came across it a little bit. The like 3 photos,
So
like
funny.
the gay photos.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah,
I like him. You
I
know,
didn't
he's a
realize.
great troll.
Well, I mean, yes, on his platform and what he's created, he has to like leverage all these things, right? Like
Yeah.
you
Well,
got
since the sex tape, he's kind of figured out how to do
you
fools
got
with
to
it, I feel
play
like.
into this. Okay, yeah. So this was April Fool's. Him doing a photo shoot with, I don't know who that guy is. Is he like a gay, like a known gay?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Here's
That's my favorite. It's hilarious.
it's kind of nice how they're like. I mean, yeah, this one's money. He could have just dropped that one, been good.
Yeah, that one is so good.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. That's good. Oh my
I
god.
like No Jumper. I think he's pretty funny.
I mean, yeah, you got to respect it for what it's worth. It's completely degenerate, and I mean, but I mean, it's the media landscape. You know what? I don't know. I mean, he is pushing like like messaging to young people that is just totally degenerate and hollow, shamelessly. But that's his choice. He's gonna have to deal with it. Oh, let's see here.
I
I
don't think
got
about it that deep. I mean, he has good guests on.
no, I mean he's created an empire essentially just from No Jumper. You know, all these endorsement deals and branding. He's created like a whole machine. So let's see. We got C on the stage. C, can you confirm you're not a bot? I'm just kidding.
I am a bot.
Can you? What is tomato? Can you say something so I know that?
Yeah, she gets trolled way too many times.
Not just
Now
going to
she's
do
scared.
a massive D pick on the screen. Well, that happened with LFA last time. There was that guy that jumped in and showed explicit gay porn, and then the stream had to end.
Oh wow, on
It
Elephant.
last time it sucked, dude. I was bummed because it was just getting going. That's when I was
trolled a lot. I
was like, everyone get in the Discord. I was like trying to shuffle everyone that way, and I don't know if LFA probably doesn't appreciate that.
I'm surprised it hadn't happened earlier.
Right. Yeah, well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
See who we got in the Discord. It seems kind of lackluster. There was a lot of chatting going on earlier and text chatting.
Well, people don't want to be in public, I think.
Oh, for sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, I gotta make a burner account so I can really start spouting
Deal
my
with
truths.
it, bro. Deal with it. Let's see. Oh, Riggs sending me a message. Ooh, the NFT edition oil painting Happy Meal. That's pretty dope. That's who's the artist here? Here, I'll pull it up. C sent me this on. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you inspired.
I followed this guy on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with this painting?
Yeah, please.
I just thought it was really cool.
Well, yeah, it's awesome.
Made an NFT out of an oil painting, and that many people bought it. So
Well, what's the value of it right now?
go to the top.
The pooled value, 226 minted. It's been on there for 30 days. 0.07 ETH, so it's like a tenth of an Ethereum. Or
70% of
100th.
it.
I can't. The resolution. Can you maximize your screen?
That is max on my end.
No. I mean, your window on the stream.
Oh
so
my
that
God.
Drew and I are
Sorry,
on the side or something. I mean AC. Sorry.
I'm new to this ish. It's still chunky.
It is really chunky. What's the number?
It's a 0.0749 Ethereum.
That's 230 currently.
230,000.
No, dollars.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the pool is very small.
Well, it says it has 28 days left, so it's probably put up 3 days ago.
Okay, and 226 people have minted it. I thought you could only mint an NFT once.
No, you can mint it as many times as you want within the allotted time period.
What does minting it do for you? It just gives you the right to repost it?
Minting is kind of like, say you have $1 worth of gold and you mint a dollar bill. It's worth $1 of gold. It represents a value. That's why it's called minting, because like they mint dollar bills. Because dollar bills they're not worth anything more than the paper and the ink that's on them. It's what they represent, right? Same with like an NFT.
Right.
But it's all on chain. So, for example, I could mint it for $1, or I could mint the exact same NFT for $1 million, and it still represents that value on the chain.
I'm reading about it.
Oh, I'll be right back.
I mean, would you say this is the NFT 2.0 wave? I was talking about that a little bit. Like, it seems like it's maybe taken a little more seriously this time.
Right. I think the first wave was a bunch of cultists that got really into it. They're the early adopters and the people who had the vision, but it didn't catch on a large scale. In the same way that you can look at the charts of Bitcoin, you had a big sweep up where I think it was like worth $2,000 and it peaked out and then it went to a trough again. And then the next peak was like 20,000 and then it troughed again. And now it's, 70,000. So these troughs keep happening. They're like cycles, cultural cycles. People get really excited. It's what, AC mentioned last time. He's saying like, well, if it's all popping off now, like that's not when you want to invest. You want to invest when you want to, what does Warren Buffett say? You want to buy summer
Floods
hats
in the streets.
in the winter.
Right.
Yeah, when it's off season. And that is true. But my belief on what's happening right now, especially because of the technologies that are being launched, Coinbase right now, everybody knows what Coinbase is. Nobody knew what Coinbase was before 2020. And I mean like moms and dads, like boomers know what Coinbase is. Everyone knows Coinbase now.
Right.
Everyone knows Bitcoin. Less people know Ethereum. A lot less people know like kind of side tokens, Polygon and Avalanche and all the other optional ones, Algorand. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Get to use the bathroom. Been holding it for a while.
Yeah. No worries. On the subject, I pulled up the Deck Screener app that I got, which I'm assuming this is kind of like Yahoo Financial for me, but for kind of these meme coins and tokens. And I'm scrolling through it and like, okay, Jill Bowden is up 97,000%, 100,000% in the last 24 hours. So we have an economics person here. Drew, how much is $100 on 100,000%?
Well, 1,000% is 10x. So
No, there's 100,000%.
Yeah, so that would be 1,000.
So you're telling me $100 turned into $100,000?
I mean, it'd be 100 times 1,000. So yeah.
And this just happened. Okay, it just changed to 120,000%. So Jill Bowden right now, which is I don't
How much is
understand
that?
this. It's at 0.0014. Here, I'll just pull it up. So I'm pulling up Deck Screener, Jill Bowden. It just changed. Okay, well, yeah, Google is probably not even. I think this might be it. Bear with me. Put these guys to the side here. Okay. Okay. Here's the log. You can see what's happening below. Look, it says over here 24 hours, 115,000%. So, I mean, that's true because it went from 3.0.0005 to 0.001. That's a matter of 100x. I'm like, what's going on here? I mean, if we had put in $100 into this fund, it would have been $100,000. You know, obviously we don't have a magic ball, but I mean, what is going on?
Viral over the last 24 hours.
Yeah, Jill Bowden. Hunter Bowden is going to the moon right now.
More than this?
Oh, that one just started. That was only like.
Do you see the 24-hour, 6-hour gain?
That's not unusual. That's why I try to keep telling you guys. That's not unusual.
I mean, that's. I mean, yes. I mean, that's $100 turned into $100,000 in a few hours in a day.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, how do you invest in it though? I'm sure it's not on Coinbase.
No, you don't. These are, for me, these look just seem like slot machines. I mean, but the potential is so ripe. I mean,
and at what point on that gains list, like, are you hearing about it? It's like you're hearing it becomes like a positive feedback loop where the gains like just bring new people in. It makes it even go more viral.
Right, but you understand that. A lot of people I don't think even understand that kind of cycle.
You know, I was thinking about what you said about the greater fool theory last time, and I was like, isn't that just capitalism within the law at least? Isn't that just capitalism? The winners win, the losers lose.
I don't think so. I think you know, like traditional investing in the stock market, it's not necessarily like the greater fool. You're trying to find companies that, you know, are sustainably growing and have a competitive advantage in their market, have a moat or you know, a barrier to entry.
But if you have insight, you're visionary, you see the Microsofts, you see the Apples, you see the Teslas at the very beginning, and the stock isn't worth that much, hardly anyone knows about it. You do have to eventually find someone to sell it to if you ever want to make money on it instead of just be unrealized gains. And you have to find a quote unquote greater fool to sell to. It doesn't mean that they're stupid. They just came much later and they figured out what you figured out much sooner.
At some point, yeah, on a long enough time scale, yes, that will hold true. But you know, you look at Microsoft whenever it IPO'd, I don't know what year, but I'm sure investors who bought into the IPO were doing quite well in, say, like 2010, and you could say, oh well, it's all greater fools now that are jumping in, but if you invested in 2010, you're still doing, I mean, you've done great on that investment. So
right, but the only way you can buy the shares is if someone else sells them to you.
Well, you can issue more stock as the company, but yeah,
but that depreciates the value of the stock.
Sure.
So it's not like a solution. You can print more dollar bills. It doesn't make more money, more value, right? Just cutting the pizza into finer slices.
You're diluting the value of the pie when you issue.
Yes, dilution.
Yeah, on a long enough time scale, it all does come down to greater fool.
Yeah.
Shareholders hate dilution.
I
But I
mean,
think
they
we're
should.
talking about greater fools on short time scales.
It's a
Always
betrayal. Well, what's the difference on the time scale? I don't think that makes a difference. It's something to take note of, but I think it's still the same function. It's just happening a lot faster. But that's what's exciting about it. I don't want to wait 50 years to make some money. I want to wait 30 days, 90 days. I mean, and you can't do that with the normal stock market unless you catch a really crazy pump and dump and you just get the timing great, or you're an inside trader. What I've noticed about these coins or these tokens on the decentralized Ethereum network and Solana network, what happens is the person who invents the coin, who mints the initial supply, they send out what's called an airdrop. They send out those tokens to their friends or supporters, whoever they want to send them out to before it goes live for trading. So these people have, a large share of the available tokens, and then when it launches, obviously people want to get in early on a launched coin because that's the cheapest you're ever going to get it when it's at, worthless. So the chart goes up super fast, and it's hard to catch that because you have to learn about it or know about it like immediately.
Right.
And the only people who really know about it immediately are people who are constantly scanning for the new tokens, but there's a ton of them, so you don't know which ones are like the good ones, bad ones, and you have to check if they're safe or not.
Right.
And
that's why I would say most people are going to lose money trying to like get rich within 30 days on any type of investment because
well, this usually what I'm talking about, this is happening like in the first hour or 2 hours. It goes up super high and then it peaks out and then it drops down really fast because what's happening is all the people who are airdropped those tokens before it launched, they're all waiting for it to go all the way up, and then they just dump on all the new people coming in. It's like exit liquidity, right? Now they can sell these things that were worth nothing an hour ago. Now they're worth thousands and thousands of dollars. So then all these new people come in because they think like, oh, I'm gonna get in on this early, and I've made the mistake. I've learned from it, and then it just dumps, and then there's the trough, right? So all the guys who had the original tokens, they're finally, pretty much liquidated on that, and a lot of money has exchanged hands. And then there's another sweep up, which is basically a second chance, and all these new people who are waiting for the trough to invest at the lowest possible cost. And then there's another big sell-off. So there's like there's a major ramp, and then there's another kind of minor ramp. I see the pattern over and over again. And you kind of have to wait. And if you can find a token or a coin that actually has like mimetic value, like the political stuff, you got Joel Bowden, and Hunt Bowden. Then you've got Trump, which is like a Trump parody. All these have done really well because people can relate to them. They have like what I would call like mimetic quality, high mimetic quality. Everyone's familiar with it. Same with Pepe. Pepe has been an absolute banger because everybody knows who Pepe is, and there are a million memes of Pepe. It's in like the cultural consciousness, so everyone kind of wants a part of that because they're familiar with it, they know it, and Pepe's like still going strong. But you want to get in like after that second peak, because after that second peak, most of the original token holders have cashed out, and then like the exit liquidity is kind of it's like really bottoming out. But if there's a good meme that can make it through that trough, a lot of them that don't have any mimetic quality, they just peter out and they just get lower and lower and lower. But some of them you get in that trough, and then it goes slowly up from there. And then it seems like a lot of them, if you can make it through that trough, eventually it catches on, the trend catches on, and then there's just like this mad rush to try to get back on the train after all the original token holders have sold their share, because that's
Right.
obviously where you want to get on.
Right. I mean, I'm just looking at this Trump coin. Chart on it. Like, you get in at 0.01, now it's at 0.7. It's gone.
But zoom into the first like 3 days or week.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm kind of new to this. And my computer's just chunking right now.
You got to get that new computer. It's gonna change
Yeah.
your life.
Yep, I know. Changed my life.
Keep
got
zooming in.
It changed my life.
Yep. So you can see like right when it came out, it's like bumps up really hard. Even zoom in more than that. Just go to the first day.
All right.
Like, looks like if you can, the 28th of what was that, February?
What are we looking at here?
I mean, when you're zoomed in this far,
Trump coin.
when you're zoomed in this far, you know, you buy a coin at the very peak of the mountain there, and you're like, shoot,
Euphoria stage.
I just got screwed, because you know it goes down, and when it goes down on these, especially when it's in these low prices, when it goes up and down in the very bottom, the scale is just immense, because you're going from like 0.0000001 cents up to, you know, half a cent. That's a massive gain or loss. But if it's a good meme and it's got legs, I mean, if you wait, look at that.
Yeah,
Go from like 0.001 cent to 77 cents.
No, it's 10x times 7. It's like 70x.
Yeah. There's a tool
On the whole $10 thing now.
There's a tool on the left. It's the fourth or fifth tool down.
Okay.
On the left of the chart.
Okay.
The fifth one down. One up.
Okay.
There, that one, and then hold the mouse, and then it's the bottom, the price range. One more. Oh, you can probably use that one too. Yeah, start from like the bottom of the top. You can see the gain percentage.
Dude. Yes, you should scale if I go this way. Web person.
You can grab the right column where the value is, and drag that down. It'll shrink the chart. I mean, on to the right of the entire chart.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Why is this not just snapping to the values of the given? Anyway.
You gotta change your settings.
Oh my gosh.
You got to grab the top right little dot there if you want to change the height.
We're gonna get there.
Yep.
Okay. Clicked. Where's the little dotty dot? There it is. Well, anyways, for example's sake, okay. So where are the results on this?
28,000%, or 26. I can't read it.
7,000. Okay, yeah, 27,000%. Incredible.
Yep.
So what's that?
What about that coin made it worth going up 28,000%?
That's the interesting question, right? We touched on this last time. It's the mimetic quality. It's a meme. It's in the cultural context, and I can't necessarily explain.
What's the intrinsic value of that, though?
The intrinsic. That's a great question. What is the intrinsic value of an idea? I mean, I guess that's kind of what it comes down to. It's an idea that's shared among the human populace, and it's a culture creator. That's a great question, though. I don't really have the answer. All I know is that I want to be a part of it, and other people want to be a part of it. So some tokens actually do more than just give you a laugh, but do they need to? Apparently not.
Right. Well, I mean, memes are, you guys know this, but they're overlooked as one of the most powerful medium we have had in the last 5 years, 10 years. I mean, you can get an idea across with an image that's kind of intertwined with culture. There needs to be a context understood beyond the meme. So it kind of represents culture, and maybe this is kind of investing in like a new type of language almost.
Right. Well, it's kind of like a brand.
Right, because like
It's
a lot of
brand power.
viewers won't understand most of these memes. Like they literally don't. They're like, what? It makes no sense because they don't know who's in the picture. They don't understand the language of the culture, and that's a good testament to it having value. If people over 50,
So I mean, how do you monetize that? Like, I think a lot of memes are funny, but
you could say the same thing about some guy scribing some language into stone, like what's the point? We talk. Why do you inscribe it into stone? We talk. There's no need to write it down, and
It
that
creates leverage. It allows.
I
It's
think
useful for people.
Well, okay. Say for example, you have I know a lot of like World War II, especially Nazi paraphernalia, is worth a ton of money. But
Yeah,
what
because
what can you
scarcity.
what can you do with it? You know,
Scarcity, though. It's something you
I
can
know,
hold.
but there's scarcity in the tokens too. There's only a certain amount.
But there's no like provenance to that really, and it's just different. It's like there's no value in like just like an image of a swastika or an image of like Hitler's like you know uniforms. But if you actually have those uniforms, sure, somebody's gonna find value in it. You can
Well,
buy
what's the
some.
value of a Babe Ruth baseball card? What inherent quality does it have other than a piece of cardboard with some ink on it?
Yeah, I mean it's just because a lot of people um, collect them, and it's rare, and a lot of people collect them.
Kind of like the U.S. dollar.
yeah,
Not saying it's rare, but I'm saying there's a finite amount. And people like collecting them.
and a meme that's on a blockchain that I can verify that's mine.
Yep,
That's pretty.
that's the power of the NFT. And
Right.
here's another angle that I realized this week that I think carries a lot of weight. We're moving into the AI era. Deep fakes are getting better and better. AI music is getting better and better. You can hear songs that are not by Drake that sound like they're by Drake. Okay,
Right.
how in the next 10 years are we to determine what's real and not real anymore? You have to have something like a blockchain, which is a truth document. So you can always follow it back to find out where it originated.
Interesting. It has an origin point.
And we're going to need that more and more because things need to be verified.
But what if you make like an AI Drake track and then you just mint it and then it's on the blockchain? That doesn't necessarily mean it's still real or not.
That's a good
Right, but
Verify.
you can see who put it on the blockchain.
Right, but
If it's not Drake, then it's not certified.
I guess like Drake's team would have to have like a verified way of stamping their, like back in the day, like
It already exists. You have a wallet ID.
right. Well, it's like a signum ring, the origin of that, like a man's ring with, stamp into wax, and people could steal that ring and fake it or kill him and steal the ring. But
just like they're doing with money now.
right.
You sent me the documentary. Counterfeiting is getting easier and easier because the technology is cheaper and cheaper to print high quality
Great
things that, like the dollar bill. They get harder and harder to protect because technology is improving and people can buy that print technology. That's another
with this
reason.
Example though, if Drake made his own AI song and just said it was real, then everyone would think it's real, even though it's an AI song.
I don't think it would matter because it came from Drake. It has a seal of approval. If he thinks it's cool and it represents his brand, then it's real.
Right.
It doesn't matter how he made it.
But it's just saying that the blockchain though isn't necessarily in and of itself a way to tell that it's real or fake.
No, well, but I'm not saying whether it's AI or not. I'm saying whether it's like certified, or if it's a bootleg. That's what I mean.
But what's hot is hot. I mean, even if
Right.
it's not if it is a bootleg, if it's a known bootleg, but it's a Drake AI and it just bangs harder than this is what happened.
That's
right?
what people will listen to then. Yeah.
Okay, guys, the one of the richest artists in the world, Damien Hirst, and another richest artist, one of the richest artists in the world, Jeff Koons.
Yeah.
They don't make their own art.
Right.
Yeah,
But
factories.
they put their signet ring on it, and now it's theirs. It's their brand. They've approved it. So if Drake approves an AI song, it doesn't matter if it's AI or not. It's Drake approved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose
He's
if
the trendsetter.
someone put a banger on, they're not going to collect any revenue from it because it's not going to be monetized.
Well, yeah, it's
Because
not
it doesn't
real.
have the signet ring approval on it.
They're just like you go to
Once you reach a certain level, it's just
you go to Mexico, you go to China. There's a million bootlegs, fake Nike shoes, fake
Well,
Louis
it's kind of akin to the
Vuitton.
dollar. Like once you reach the level of the United States, the dollar is worth something because the United States says it's worth something. A Drake song is worth something because Drake says it's his or it's real. You know, like it kind of gets to something deep there.
No, I mean, this is such an interesting topic because it really drives down to like, what is value? What is money? What is reality? It's what we give credence to. It is what we decide is valuable and what's not. But there are ways to control that too, with scarcity and, you know, who's allowed to buy certain things, because some of these tokens have white lists and black lists where you can only allow certain people to buy it. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the contract.
Hey, you guys have seen the liquidity pool of like just what's on the top 100 of DEX? I mean, it's a lot of money flowing in here.
Yep.
And these people are all future thinking people. You don't got like boomers in
I would
here.
disagree with that, bro. A lot of people are not future thinking people. They're just trying to hop on the bandwagon.
No. There's if you survey like 100 people in public right now, I bet less than one person would even know what this is.
All right, check this out. I got a good one for you guys. Drew is gonna, or AC is gonna love this. Look up open on Google OpenSea, OpenSEA.
The NFT marketplace, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Search OpenSea and then on chain.
Make him solo, but us smaller. The fuck? Oh, you've been authenticated with YouTube. Drewpock not authenticated with YouTube.
Yeah, Sarah forces you
Oh,
to
I mean,
authenticate.
AC. Well, yeah, she probably gets dick or deep answers a lot. What's going on over there? Let's see here.
Search on OpenSea. Search for based on-chain rocks.
You didn't want to call in. I might call in. Stone.
Or I can just share my screen. My computer is not lagging as hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to put you in the majority and then AC and me at the smaller 2/3, but I can't figure it out. Okay, make him though. I want that, but you in the middle. Anywho, maybe I gotta get the
Just share
StreamYard
the.
Premium. Sorry.
I got my share screen open on there in the studio.
Oh, yep. Hold on. At stage. Okay.
So yeah, look at that. It's a rock. And
oh yeah, this is what Mark was telling me about this, and I was like, "What?"
There are many different rocks. So this one, there's 14 of this of the limited quantity. 14% of them are the magma rock. Then you got the more common black rock, and then if you go all the way up here, you've got like the rare. Whoa, yeah, like here. This one is the glitch rock. It's only 3% of the supply, and it's being sold for 3.3 Ethereum. That's like what, 10 grand? Around? No. Yeah, right?
Seems like
around 10 grand. But yeah, I just thought this was really interesting because, you know, you're creating these art pieces that are representative of monetary energy, and then there's a market for them, and there's kind of this like, so these I think are like the first NFT on the base network, so they probably have a chance over time of becoming more valuable because they mark a certain time in technology where this was the first thing.
I mean, is this like buying a precious mineral at a lower value than, you know, gold, but it's a digital precious value? It's just a way to store your money.
Well, sure, yeah.
I mean, as I'm saying that,
but it's a way to create
I'm realizing that any
scarcity as well.
Right. And as I said, that sounded kind of dumb because any commodity, like if I want to buy a bunch of wood, I can store my money in that wood. Granted that I can offload it. Well, maybe not offload it, maybe store it until, the market spikes but again, yeah, this is interesting, the conversation of value and what is value. And because people look at, I know most boomers will look at a digital piece of artwork and be like, immediately like, this is worthless.
Especially something like
16-bit, 8-bit,
yeah,
chunky rock with like 3 colors of gradients. And you're like, but you're not buying that. you're buying.
But I like the simplicity
idea around it. And
it's almost so absurd that when people post it on Twitter, it's like, oh, I got this rock. I mean, I've already seen it. I've seen it for myself. People are like, wait, where do I get one? I want one of those. Where do I get that?
How much? What's the average buy-in? What's the pool here?
The lowest price right now is 0.075. That's like 200. And
why are they not putting USD calculators? Is that to obscure things?
I think they do that just because OpenSea it's an Ethereum NFT marketplace. I think they want people thinking in.
Okay, I was talking a lot and not. I think
you were muted.
Oh no! Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, no, I mean those rocks were huge in the last crypto bull run. I mean, and yeah, I think any value that those rocks derive does come from what you were saying. They're like one of the first NFTs that really caught on. So it does kind of, it's a collectible of a moment in history.
Right.
At best. But at worst, you bought a fucking 2 JPEG picture of a rock for $100,000. You fucking idiot. Like.
Well, you're only an idiot if you're the last one to buy it before the price.
Which a lot of people did.
Dips.
And.
Well, I mean, it's only it's limited to the last person that bought it. So.
Right. It's gonna same thing as like CryptoPunks. It's very
yeah. CryptoPunks was a big one. The Bored Ape Yacht Club or something. I thought those were stupid looking, but whatever. But yeah, there's 555. So 555 people out there are going to be the ones that get left holding the bag.
Johnny, one image that I find really interesting, if you go to Google and you just search for stock market fear cycles, the third image.
Yeah.
I can look it up since I'm already on. What is it?
Yeah, I'm looking up something else.
Stock market fear cycles. Look at
We've
images.
all seen that one.
I mean, it's timeless for a reason.
No, it's great.
And
Yo,
it's the third one over. It's timeless, and it's like it just repeats itself over and over again. I don't know if we're in Thriller or Euphoria right now, but I would argue that we're probably in one of the two.
Well, this may be true, but it's got layers, right? I think to the insiders, it looks different than to the larger public that's coming into it, and there's always more people that are new to it. Stock market's not new, so this is pretty reliable. Like everybody knows the stock market, but with crypto, you don't really know where you are, right? Because more people are figuring it out day by day, and they're being added into the pool. So this could go on for quite a long time.
Yeah, I mean, people can stay retarded longer than other people can stay solvent. Quote.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah, I feel you. Here, I remember this guy. Let's see here. So this was kind of the original Pet Rock, or rock NFT guy.
Yeah, the Pet Rock.
He sold over 1 million rocks.
Yeah.
And he marketed them and labeled them sold them as pets.
Brilliant.
And just, you think, I mean, this guy's a genius. Look at his face. He's just like, he's smiling all the way to the back. He kind of broke the code. And like, people are going to hate on this, and people hate on it still to this day. But it's like, he's a genius. Like, what a smart guy.
Yep.
People are gonna say he's always a grifter. Oh, he's a con man. Oh, he just like figured out how the system works and packaged it and had a vision how to message it, and he sold 1 million fucking rocks.
Yeah, and he could have limited the supply to only 1 million and then raised the prices, so you have the scarcity factor. And then if he just did something like a little insignia or logo on the bottom of the rock or something for verification, so you can't just take any rock and pretend like it's a pet rock. I mean, that would give it more value too.
Well, imagine if all those 1 million rocks he sold were traceable or like on a ledger. Like you could see where they are. You know, where are all these rocks? Are they in? He sold 1 million of them. Where are they? You know,
trash cans. At this point, dude, because it was a
just
great
threw 'em out in
pump
the
and
yard.
dump.
Well, I mean, after every father probably was like, okay, I got my daughter the fucking rock, and like, yeah, throw it away.
Well, it's because of what Johnny just said. There's no way to verify or certify. It doesn't have a blockchain. If it did, you could get pet rocks today if they were in limited supply. They're probably worth a lot of money.
Oh,
it's like, this is pet rock number 1,620.
Yeah, if you had a verified pet rock, it would be worth more than obvious. It would be worth a lot of money. Who has this? Who can? You can't verify it. Okay, let's look this up. I'm gonna look on eBay, like certified pet rock. Here, come along with me here. Certified pet rock.
Oh, here's one original, $50.
Yeah, but how is no? Those are reissues. I see that they. Wait, but original.
You can't reissue them. They're diluting.
No, because they still sell them to this day.
They're diluting. They really do. I can't believe. How much are they? Brand new. $30.
eBay, they're going for $35. $35.
That's amazing.
They're sold on Amazon.
And I know, $30, and it has a 4.5-star rating. 100 bought in the last month.
Bro, we gotta look at some of these comments. Gary Dahl did something great. Any other supplier of a so-called pet rock is infringing his trademark. Mine is the real thing. Oh, number certificate of authenticity and a cushioned crate for sleeping. Bro, this guy wrote like a whole paragraph. She loves it. The box is so novel. It's adorable. I mean, yeah, I'd like to have one of these in my like collection because
mine is the real thing, complete with a numbered certificate of authenticity.
And they put it in a little nest.
$30.
This guy was praising the nest thing. $30, bro.
To me, this just reminds me of that famous P.T. Barnum quote that like no one has ever gone broke underestimating the intelligence of the American public.
He had a lot of good ones, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sucker born every minute.
It's true. People are so fucking stupid.
It's not stupid though.
No.
It is.
Like I get it. I understand. I get it.
It serves no utility.
Bro, are you seeing my screen? How is
It
this
does serve utility. This person said in the comments, I squealed with joy when I received this.
Oh my god.
My big day came and I finally got my rock. I was so nervous.
That's humor though. Like that's not like earnest.
I know, but it's making us laugh. We're looking it up right now. It's crazy. There's value in comedy and entertainment.
Yeah, Drew, you didn't see. I mean, how much joy could this bring you coming home from work? And you come
What
home
utility does Hans Kim have telling dumbass jokes on stage?
I mean, jokes, you know.
Whoa.
Like,
I know, it's a joke.
Hold on. Dumb ass jokes?
Well, you know, I'm ribbing Hans.
Did we talk about how lit Hans Kim was? And the guy.
Dude, I've been trying to find that set online. You can't find it. But
dude, you think Kill Tony is like controversial?
Really wish you would have recorded that.
I didn't think I talked about this with you, see, but
is Hans going off?
My goodness. No, Hans destroyed. Dude, when he went on the black jokes tirade.
Oh no.
And he just would not stop. Dude, everyone's just I mean, it got pretty bad where it's like everyone's biting their tongue. People aren't laughing, but everyone's just like, you know, like no one's
Oh,
laughing out
man.
loud because it was so awkward for the black people in the room. And no, I've never been to like a comedy show that's like a show that's not being recorded. Dude, Hans Kim was like ripping into these people. Ripping. I mean, Drew, you back me up.
Yeah.
What you
No,
thought?
it was hilarious.
I was
I
like,
felt like it was like he wrote the set for Johnny's like. Oh, it was like he wrote the set for your
Entertainment.
racial stereotypes and worldview and like misogyny, and it was like
That's great.
tailored.
That's great. Coming out right after Johnny just said all that.
oh, I loved it. I thought he was, and maybe that's just how comedy is, but I didn't.
I thought it
really
was excellent too. It was hilarious. And comedy
realize
is comedy, you know. Like,
that brutal. 'Cause when I found Kill Tony, I was like, wow, this is so refreshing that I didn't know it even existed, that people were just hitting all the races, hitting all the everything.
and that's what made it okay, is because he hit
hard
everybody.
hitting. But dude, but when it was in that comedy like club, it was like 10x Kill Tony. Like it was, he was saying things I was like, oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah,
just
it
like,
was really good. I was
dying
impressed. His
laughing.
crowd work was amazing too.
Yeah, these comedians have such a talent for creating like depth to jokes too. Like in the recalling, you can recall things over an hour or you can recall things in like 10 seconds. You know, the recall and weaving it all together. Such a strong talent. And he went on for like an hour and a half or something. It was crazy. He just
Wow.
kept going.
I don't know what this means, but I do think it means something. I'm not entirely sure what, but I can't remember a single joke. You know, hardly.
I remember a few, but I mean, it's just a machine gun.
Yeah,
few of
maybe
his
that's it.
funny
I would love to
jokes
hear it
was like-
again, but
He had some great like one-liners. Like he's like, I don't see racism. He's like, I smell it. You know?
Wow.
Oh, and then it just, you think that's just the
Wow.
tip of the iceberg. He just goes off on all these pretty specific. Like another one that I remember that I thought was really good, like Taboo. He's like, he's something about like, you're telling me like when you take a big Indian food dump, like you're not keeping the bathroom door open or something. What was it, Drew? Do you remember that? It was
I
like,
remember that line about just leaving the
well,
bathroom
he's like,
door open. But
it's something about keeping the bathroom door open after you know like you're gonna drop a spicy deuce or something like that. I was like, oh my god. It was, yeah, no reaction from Steve. It's just
well, you have to. It's one of those.
package
You
well.
have to be there. You know, you have to
Package
hear
well.
it.
It's these taboo things that some people do that are gross that no one talks about, and even to play jokes on them. But
It was good though. I thought it was excellent.
it was totally well worth my money. They double charged me. They actually
I did think that Eflo was funny though, when he's like, comedy show, I'm laughing, and he just like sat there stone faced the whole time.
oh yeah, I noticed that too. I thought that was funny.
I thought that was funny.
Because I was like, dude, I was laughing my head off. I mean, I was dying laughing. And
Yeah, I was laughing too. Not
I was
like
looking
you, but
around,
it wasn't.
everyone else was dying laughing. Yeah, it was kind of like, like, were we at the same place? Were we at the same place? Oh, let's see here. I got to pull up tomatoes. Oh, we got Riggs. What a traitor. We got Riggs over in Tomato Stream. Let's see. Oh, and LFA's over there too. What are they talking about?
Ooh. I found a potential guest tonight at the happy hour for your stream, Johnny.
Oh, who's that?
There's this guy on my team, Colin, who
Nice.
he's been at CEW like 6 months longer than me, and he's like the only guy in the company that's like older than me starting out. He's like 44 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like, he made some comment about like, he was talking to some girls that I like kind of like just moseyed into the conversation. And his line was like, why do you think I'm 44 to sales associate role? I'm a pirate. And I was like, what do you mean a pirate? And he's like, yeah, man, for a long time I traveled the world and I was hired out by wealthy individuals to steal rare bottles of alcohol all over the world,
Really?
sometimes selling them for upwards of $325,000. I was like,
Whoa.
really?
Is he capping or he's got verified?
He was like showing some pictures of one that he had gotten in like Romania and that he said he sold for $297,000. I'm
Wow.
highly skeptical.
Well, let's get him on here. That would be awesome to just let him hear him cap.
This guy is a fucking character, though.
Yeah. There's a few people that I'd like that I think would really like camera attention because it seems like they're just
Like I didn't want to call him out like in front of cover, but I was just like, bro, like
No,
you're
just
selling all these bottles for hundreds of thousands of dollars. What the fuck are you doing here?
well,
Like,
I think it's interesting just to have guests on and let them expose themselves and kind of let the audience decide for themselves. I mean, I wouldn't call people out, but ask questions and
it'd be
kind
funny though just to let him talk about his possibly fake pirate adventures, stealing bottles of alcohol.
I mean, yeah. What like obviously something went wrong. I heard lots of cap.
He's also apparently like a DJ and pays $15,000 worth of CDJs and this and
Oh,
that.
nice.
So, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I think straight cap.
He's living that
Said he'd
life.
be open to it though.
sounds like a good person to have on.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe a good premise for a podcast could just be like interesting
random.
people you wouldn't otherwise meet.
Absolutely, telling stories.
Kind of like a soft white underbelly, but not just complete fucking losers.
Yeah. I'm totally interested in just hosting different types of people and just kind of having these lives as to recording, like kind of impromptu, like little web meetings, you know.
For sure.
I wish Flo would call in, but I can't. He was kicking the wall earlier, like hard as fuck. I was like, zonked, just totally zonked.
Here come the memes.
You got some memes?
The shared screen.
Oh, hold on. Oh, my bad. Sorry, you got to remind me.
No, it's all good. Here they come.
Oh, nice.
Starting to proliferate the rock meme.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the original rock.
Yep, just give it a bit. People are going to start making crazy memes about it. And then everyone's going to be asking, what's this rock thing about? Where's this rock coming from?
Get on Fox News.
Where do I get a rock? What is this? Yep. I bought one. I have one rock.
Nice.
Gonna sell it for my
How
new
much does
Porsche.
a complete rock cost, though?
Mine was $250.
Oh, it's not bad for a rock.
No, not bad. I mean, I'm just gonna hold it. I actually think it could be a investment, if you want to call it that.
I mean, you could do the whole
Could be
$10 into $10,000 with Jill Borden.
Yeah.
You could do
Hey,
50
I've
$50,000 with.
I've got irons in the fire. It's just gonna take some time.
You might be a crypto millionaire.
Lord. I prefer crypto lord.
It's kind of getting confusing messaging on X about, like, there's been some, I feel it's like propaganda hate against the Ethereum founder. They've been showing some videos of him kind of autistically walking around all skinny and shit. And like, this is the guy that you stake your.
What's his name? Vitali or Vitalik?
And I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
that's interesting. That's a negative indicator. It's to stoke fear, but it came from a few different accounts that I was kind of unsuspecting. Kind of like more, but these.
Wait, they're like judging what this guy looks like?
Yeah, they're doing like an ad hominem characterization to kind of put you in fear of selling your Ethereum. Essentially, is what.
Have you guys seen Charlie Munger? I mean,
yeah. Well, you wonder
Genius.
who.
Yeah, but it's not a looker.
Yeah, but these accounts are. I mean, a lot of these Twitter accounts, these big ones, like Ian Ching Chong or whatever that guy's name is.
Oh, I stopped
He-
following him. This guy's
He's
just kind of a
taking,
douche.
but it's not even him. He's just taking posts based on money for like these people have price sheets. Like if you have a certain amount of followers, you can charge $500 for a post.
Oh, right, right.
And
Sure.
if you have 100,000 followers, if you have 2 million followers,
It's like a press release. You just
grand.
pay
Yeah, you're a publisher at that point. You got your own little newspaper. You got your own little audience.
the audience. Yeah.
What do you guys think of these crypto casinos that are proliferating everywhere?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't
Like
seen it either.
Stake is the biggest one where they're like sponsoring like Drake and sponsoring Aiden Ross and basically giving them a huge amount of money to gamble with on their streams.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like Drewski won $1 million on the Super Bowl because I think Stake or Prize Picks or one of the crypto casinos like gave him a bunch of money to play with, and he made some risky bets and won like $1 million on the Super Bowl. But I think it's like so wrong, to like introduce young kids to gambling like that. When these celebrities aren't losing their real money, they're just like, that's part of their deal where they get casino money
Right.
to stream with. I don't know. I think it's bad.
I mean, I guess there's a different. Life is a gamble, right? It's just when you're like compulsive, like when you can't control yourself, then it's a problem.
Yeah, but when you're sponsoring people that have these huge audiences, a percentage of that audience is going to become compulsive and going to become addict gamblers.
Right. I mean, everyone struggles with something in life, right? You can drink too much, you can gamble too much, you can have sex too much, you can eat too much. Everyone's got their journey to overcome, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that promoting drinking too much or any of those other vices that children
You don't have to promote drinking. They tried to prohibit it. No promotion, and it proliferated even more. I think these are just vices. You can't really escape them. You can't litigate them away. They're kind of spiritual issues, right? They've been around since the beginning of time.
So you think it's okay to promote drinking to children?
I just don't think it matters. I don't think it's an ideal. If we're just talking about promoting it to children, I find that inappropriate. I don't think it's
Same. I mean,
if kids have access to gambling, they're going to gamble. If they have access to pornography, they're going to look at pornography. If they have access to drugs, they're going to do drugs.
You can also argue too that like targeting children with that before their brains are like fully formed, like you could. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, sure. I agree with you on that. Like I said, I don't think it's appropriate, but I mean, we knew what those things were, even though they weren't promoted to us when we were growing up as kids, right? It's like pornography wasn't promoted to me, but it's just a natural curiosity. You're like, oh, well, that's a mystery to me as a kid. I want to know more about this thing. Whoa.
Yeah, I would hope by 13 or 14, you're kind of investigating, well, in our day and age, how to get your hands on certain magazines. I mean, or else, maybe could be something wrong with you, but maybe not wrong, but as far as generalizing species biology, yes, 14-year-old, 15-year-old guys should be.
Yeah,
it's that sort of thing.
It's not appropriate. We should have, ideals like that where we do protect younger kids who don't have their judgment abilities formed yet. I agree, but I think some people, it's kind of like the guns thing. It's like, well, if we make guns illegal, then no one's going to have guns, and that's retarded. It's absolutely retarded. That's not going to happen. The people that are going to have guns are the people who don't obey the law.
Yeah, but to get a gun, at least you have to go to a store. You have to you have to go somewhere. You have to fill out background checks.
No, you don't. You can buy them from your next door neighbor.
Yeah. Well, if they have one, but that's not with gambling, you could just literally get on your phone and start.
Yeah. Anything that's digital is going to be. I'm not really comparing that 1-to-1, but there are so many guns around. You can make them illegal, and you can still get one. And if you really want one, you can build your own. I remember the Japanese prime minister what was that, 4 years ago? He was killed with just a homemade shotgun, which was essentially
That's crazy.
like a metal pipe,
Right.
like a piece of wood to hold it, and some sort of hammer to make the shell go off.
That's true.
Yeah, some of these concepts, I think they're largely like feminine concepts, where these politicians and women in power are like, we're going to take that away.
Yeah, and that they don't.
We're going to ban it. That's what happened at Prohibition. That was like a women's movement, and they convinced like all these beta males to agree with them, and then they passed it, and then it just went all underground, and then the mob took over and making all the alcohol. And then you had Al Capone.
Yeah, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. I think the feminine side kind of lacks in that understanding that men can create something from nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the rock project called again? Oh, no, I see it.
On-chain based rocks.
Okay, cool. Well, who's got the siren? Is that?
That's me.
Oh shit! Something going down?
There's always something going down here.
What's going on at the furry bar lately?
Beast.
It's
Oh.
kind of it's got some cars out front right now. They're partying.
Oh, can you share the webcam?
I can.
Do you ever see anybody like leaving there, walking like on all fours and pull out furry?
They had an opening party and people wore their furry costumes, but I don't think that's a common thing. I think that they only do that for events, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to bring all that stuff, isn't it?
Oh, get all furried up.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry all that stuff. And it's hot.
That's what a mess. You gotta get muzzled up. You gotta agree to how long you're gonna be muzzled up for. What are these agreements? It's gonna be 3 hours. You know,
Muzzled
like
up.
what's the? I mean, is there a safe word? Like, people are freaks, man.
Oh Lord.
They're freaks. Can't blame them, but oh my gosh.
I'm getting hungry, guys. I'm gonna have to hop off soon. I made a sandwich
worries,
that's just
bro.
kind
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah, man,
it
that
was
was
fun.
great. Yeah, I've
Stream
been
again
on for a
sometime
couple
soon.
hours. Might call it quits here soon. Might jump in that tomato thing. See what's going on over there.
Going
Yeah.
out this weekend,
Check out
Johnny?
tomato.
Say
Going out this weekend?
I don't know. I don't know where I'd go, but
Did you miss ladies' night?
I'll get out in public. Absolutely. I don't know. I mean, I don't think these bars like the Mercado is the place to find women. Like, I feel like Vanderbilt Beach is a way better chance.
Yeah, that's a good place.
The music and like everyone assumes everyone else is drunk or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't think like
Seat
anymore.
to Table is a good place.
Yeah, Seat to Table is a great place. I hear you. But like,
meet women.
I think like spin class or yoga class, like those are much. It's going to be a higher success rate. I don't.
Could be right.
I don't know. I feel like some of these women just want to go out and have a good time, get attention, but like not put in actually talking with anyone. Like that seems to be what's going on.
I saw this crazy stat recently that was a comparison of how it was like based on survey results, but 1980 versus 2023 or 24. And the question was like, how did you meet your partner, your long-term partner?
All right.
And, in 1980, what would you guess like the top ones were? At work, friends through like friends of friends.
Right.
Huge. Grocery store was surprisingly high, almost like
The produce section. Interesting.
and nowadays it's like a huge percentage, 60-70% are online through dating apps.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm just not dating apps. I'm just not can't form that as the foundation. I just think that's such a distorted foundation. But I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I think it has
I'll provide a
implications
good
on
argument for
society
it.
that are just like very interesting.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
Like you see a lot of statistics about people getting married later and later, having fewer kids.
Right.
I think it kind of ties into that.
I mean, is this the further degradation of society?
It's so
More
hard to be satisfied with your partner right now because
nuclear
you
family.
always think you're one swipe
We're getting,
away from someone better.
yeah. I mean, if you put it that way, man, if a woman is thinking that like she's can get a better man by a few swipes, which she probably could literally, but it's again, I've hammered in on this word, but accessibility is what cripples so many large groups of people. Accessibility, having access to these things all the time for with very little friction, very little cost of, I mean, everything.
Same reason I don't like online gambling. Just the accessibility is so high that like
Everything online, everything in the palm of your hand. I mean, it's up to you to, or as a man, to overcome certain things and overcome certain.
true.
The world is getting hit at us from all angles, especially through technology. Like Satan, is probably rejoicing about the whole technology thing because it's so like media, it's so manipulative, it's so
Well,
easy.
it's going back to economics, right?
How so?
Scarcity and availability, accessibility.
Yeah, I mean, accessibility is
That's what happened to music, right? When you had to pay for a record or pay for a CD. I mean, I remember going to buy a new CD. It was a big deal. You got to really choose the right one. Do I want this one? Is this my favorite one? You buy it, and then when you listen to it, you really pay attention to it. You really soak it in.
yeah. You
Now,
read the whole album book and everything.
now you just load up Spotify and hit like, oh, what's the daily mix list? I don't give a fuck. Just give me some background music. Like, it doesn't have any value. It's just radio.
Yeah, I remember used to flipping through those compact disc booklets, like treating them like art, like those were, part of my collection, not a part of my
It
life.
was an investment. It was a portfolio.
Yeah.
I remember when,
It's
when mine were stolen. I was like,
Oh, crushed, probably. Like a big
crushed.
CD booklet.
As a teenager, I mean, that's like, what was I making, like four or $5.50 or something minimum wage job at the drugstore as a teenager. And then you get your CD book stolen. That's like a whole summer's worth of work.
right.
Gas is $12 to fill up the whole tank. You got to decide, do I want gas or a CD this week?
You're getting that Millen CD,
Oh yeah, yep.
Tooth and Nail, Fat Records.
Epitaph,
Yeah, it's funny. I never really got to
Punkorama.
Punkorama. Yeah,
Well, yeah, I got into that stuff. You got into the more hip hop stuff.
I got Run DMC was kind of, yeah, Wu-Tang Forever. I rode my bike to go to
Wu-Tang, yeah.
Wu-Tang Forever double album. That was like in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm. Remember that?
I didn't know what they're talking about, but it sounded cool.
I'm old enough to remember buying MC Hammer on cassette tape.
Oh yeah,
Age of the
there it
Quit.
is. I got that one on cassette tape very early.
Yeah, I remember hearing "Can't Touch This" for the first time, and as a kid, man, my mind was absolutely blown.
Oh yeah.
It was just
I
like
had to have
Sonic.
hammer pants and everything.
Sonic, just
It sounded so cool.
fascination.
A sound can sound cool even without the branding. It's just like all in the touch and release.
BDSR.
Yeah,
Yep.
and well, I mean that's obviously part of it, but it's amazing. Music's incredible. I'm gonna be right back.
Well, do you just
I
want
was
to shut it
listening-
down, or are you going to Sarah's thing?
Oh, I don't even know what they're talking about. I assume it's boring as fuck. Since Rig said, "Hey, what's up?" I don't. I assume it's going to be boring. But yeah, I've been going for a couple of hours. I don't need to draw anything out. This was another good
Well,
time with you guys, and we talked about a lot of cool different stuff.
if you, yeah, I mean,
For sure.
if you guys want to experiment with some of this stuff we talked about with the crypto. I mean, get your wallets. I will send you some tokens, and I can give you. I've been watching them. I can tell you this is a great entry, and there's some right now. You know, the time matters. You want to get in before all the followers get in.
Right.
And Baron Tremp just opened up.
Oh,
and
he has a lot of cultural.
It's already popping
around him.
You know, the first big boom is happening right now. Or I guess it's the second big boom.
A lot of pressure on that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he's feeling it a little bit right about now.
He's probably going to be, I'll be surprised if he becomes a success in life.
He'll be prepared.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
He's been,
he's going to be a G.
It's like, is he
smart? Kind of growing up without a father.
No.
In a lot of ways.
No.
I think Trump's super present and fatherly to Barron. I doubt it.
He can see his example in the world. I mean.
Absolutely. No, he's.
Maybe, I don't know.
His kid, all his kids love him.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
True, but all his other kids are a lot older. Like, I don't know.
No. And Melania seems pretty based as a wife. She's never got.
I think she's probably a great mother.
She's kept very quiet.
Yeah.
And
I don't think he would have married her if she wasn't.
I think she's been solid part to the family. It's just interesting. Like Barron's taken a lot of Trump's genetics. I was watching
he's a tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's a dysfunction though. He has like bone issues.
Really?
Yeah, he's got like a growth deformity.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe, which is kind of interesting for the story. I mean,
it grew too fast.
Keep him like behind curtains, like fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame or something.
Yeah, no. Well, you see him walk, and he has difficulty walking because he's like 6'8" or something, and he is
6'8".
Yeah, I saw him walking out at Mar-a-Lago at Easter with his mom, and it was like, holy fuck, this dude's huge.
And he's still not done growing. I mean, guys don't stop growing until they're like 30 or some shit. How tall, Barron Trump? 6'7".
That's rich.
I've been saying he could be like him, Nick Fuentes, get this world back in the right order.
Whoa, don't say that name on YouTube, bro. You're going to get banned.
Oh, I disavow. I was just telling him.
Full disavow.
Is he still popular? Like, what's he doing these days?
Yeah, his streaming game sucks. But his political activism. Well, AFPAC, he just dropped AFPAC is going to be in Michigan, I think, this year. Which I would love to go to that, but I dropped the ball. It's so cool how Fuentes has really good marketing. Did you see his AFPAC teaser video? The music and like the visuals. It's so cool. I don't know who signs off on that, but
what is AFPAC? Like, what does that stand for?
It's the
America First Political
Action
Committee
or political, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's an organization. I think it's I don't know if he has a tax-free organization in America, but it was in Miami last year. It was pretty cool, but I mean, his visuals last year in Miami were insane.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Insane.
The choices for that, yeah.
It was so cool. And I'm really curious what's going to happen. But the microphone for like the first half hour sucked on the stream, the recording.
Because it was just the ambience.
No, it was like going back and forth. Someone dropped the ball or whatever happened. But the visuals were just stunning. Those took over Twitter. They're like, oh, far right, activists, extremists. Great.
Yeah.
I mean, fodder for both sides, right? It was so cool.
Really leaned into it.
So cool. But yeah, AFPAC's in Michigan this year. Maybe you'll probably come across it on Twitter. All right. Nice. Well, I'll wrap it up. Maybe I'll jump in the Discord Bong Rips. We can chat there a little. And then maybe I'll see what's going on. Or I don't know what you got going tonight. But I'm going to wrap it up here, guys.
I'll be chilling.
All right, boys.
Hey, thank you for coming on. Another what's going on?
Oh, start up the music.
Yeah. Oh, here, I got to play my outro.
Yeah.
Now I got a little outro thing. Let's see here. It's It's funny, it will play audio from my desktop, but not my browser. Like, what's going on? Let's see, it's called Before Need, I think. Give me a sec. There it is.
Let's go.
Switchy.
Feedback.
OBS.
Can I get it going? No.
Okay.
Until next time.
Till next time.
Peace.
Oh, it's not the right one, but let's go.
Let's go.
Adios, guys. This one's got a
Hasta la vista.
crazy audio thing. I don't know what happened on the mix down, but
Deuces.
all right. Adios. We're cutting this out. Peace out.